This video is brought to you by Ridge Wallet. Guys, it's 2020. It's time to organize your life. Start with getting rid of that small suitcase you keep in your back pocket. The Ridge Wallet is different. This thing is sleek, industrial, and it fits into your front pocket. It will change your pocket game. Ridge Wallets hold to 12 cards, plus all the cash that you need. Choose from 30 colors and styles, including carbon fiber and burnt titanium. It is the best wallet you can buy. And you don't just have to take my word for it because there's over 30,000 five-star reviews. I was skeptical at first, but once you try it, you will never go back to your old wallet. And there's no pressure. Test this thing out for 45 days. If you love it, keep it. Or send it back, get a full refund. There's a lifetime warranty. Click on the link in the description to save 10% today with free worldwide shipping and returns. Go to ridge.com/Chael. That's ridge.com/Chael and use the promo code Chael. All right, here's my official prediction for Khabib versus Gaethje. And I'm going to make this very long-winded, but in all fairness, guys, talking and speculating about a fight is more fun than watching the fight. It just is. Trying to guess, looking at history, following both athletes' careers, having a back and forth with friends based on history, based on saying, well, this guy gets caught with a left hand and this guy throws a good left hand. Just see his fight with John Doe. It's more fun. So I want to be long-winded on this. I will start by telling you this. This fight is not going to be close. But I don't know who's going to enforce their will. It's just a very different fight. If Justin Gaethje can start landing those kicks and landing those punches and getting out of the way and almost using dirty Muay Thai, using Muay Thai, but more from a dirty boxing, right? He's boxing, they slip an elbow in, he'll land that kick, he'll grab you a knee in the stomach, break away and create space. If he can do that, he can control this fight top to bottom, the same as he did with Tony Ferguson. He has that skill. And he's not going to go away, right? He will be more tired than Khabib. Khabib is in better shape, but does it matter when Gaethje won't quit no matter how tired he is? No, it largely does not. Or the other side of it, which is Khabib takes him down. And if Gaethje gets up even one time, he will be different. Gaethje had made a statement a while ago that is very much true, and I very much take him at his word. I think he's right when he said, if I kick Khabib 4 times, I'll change him. He's right. If Khabib takes you down once, you're going to be changed. You will get up drained. You will get up now respecting and worried about the takedown, which is what makes you susceptible for the punches and the kicks of Khabib. If you can't find a way to keep space and you allow Khabib to march you down, it's going to be a one-way fight. The same as 28 fights we've seen before that Khabib has been involved in. It's also a very sensitive topic to try to guess and speculate on Khabib's mindset in the absence of his father. But there's also no way to talk about this fight without bringing that up. When you talk about the fight game being largely mental, a large part of mental is emotional. And it also draws you into classic storylines from Hollywood and Rocky Balboa to real life of Mike Tyson and Cusimano. It's a very real thing to lose your trainer, who's your father. And we've seen this with other guys. I feel like I have a pass to talk about something so sensitive because I went through it, by the way. But I can just look back at Jake Shields' fight with Jake Ellenberger. And Jake Shields is a stud and Ellenberger's a stud. The line on that fight was not close. Shields was supposed to go whip Ellenberger's ass. It did not get out of the first round, but Shields also wasn't there. He was only there in body. He wasn't there. He lost his father 4 days before. I realize we've had a different amount of time. But to act as though it's going to be the same Khabib is not true. To act as though it's going to be a worse Khabib might be the death of anybody. And I know that Gaethje's not making that mistake. Gaethje came out this morning and he said, look, I think we're going to see a very energized and a very motivated Khabib. We won't know till this fight is over, but I tend to lend towards the side of the coin that Gaethje's on. I think there has been enough time and there is enough respect and there's enough nostalgia and there's enough reason or motivation. I do believe this is going to be a very fantastic Khabib. But I do think the storyline of who is missing from his corner as well of his life, I think it's very real. And I think that right now We've seen how strong Khabib is here, right? We've seen. This is a mental battle. This is a mental drill, mental exercise. Getting through training camp, getting through quarantine, making the weight limit, doing all the thing and checking all the boxes just to get to the fight was a mental exercise. And I do think that Khabib deserves a lot of credit for that. I do. I will tell you as far as my final prediction goes. And I am somebody that bases everything he says to you guys on some kind of historical precedence. If I'm to tell you that Justin Gaethje cannot be taken down, it's because when I look at Justin Gaethje's fights over the history of his career, which also extended the World Series of Fighting, where I was an announcer, I offer you that because many of you didn't see those fights. It was a new and upcoming organization. It was on a network that was a little bit hard to find. I understand the whole thing. I was there, and he was never taken down. I have seen Justin Gaethje's butt hit the canvas. He's never been held down. I have never seen Justin Gaethje in his guard in his life. To explain to you what limited time he's ever spent on the ground, I have never seen him in his guard. So if he was ever down, he found a way back to his feet is the point I'm trying to make. When I bring that to you and then I tell you I have never seen Khabib not be able to take somebody down, but I have also never seen Khabib lose a fight on his feet. Now I must share with you, all combined, I've seen Khabib on his feet for less than 11 minutes. That's in 28 contests, less than 11 minutes. I understand those things. But within those 11 minutes, he did put a right hand on Conor McGregor and put him on his ass, which is something that Floyd Mayweather couldn't do in 30 minutes. Within those 11 minutes, 6 of them were against Ally Aquinta, where people came away and said that he looked like an amateur on his feet. Ally Aquinta is one tough son of a bitch, and Khabib won those 6 minutes. I only bring that to you because I'm not of the school of thought that Khabib cannot punch and kick. I concede that it is his plan B. Once again, I will remind you, my official prediction, this is going to be a fun fight and it's a meaningful fight. When the night is over, it's going to be a very clear fight, one way or the other. The way that I am leaning, Khabib.